These are all tried and true methods. Defending against these types of attacks, really, I kind of think they've become somewhat pedestrian. You know, right? We've been doing it kind of the same way for 25 or 30 years. Didn't really have time to get into it here with this talk. Maybe another talk we'll discuss the cyber kill chain and, you know, things like that. But, you know, it's kind of techniques that's been around for forever. Again, this is a field that if you sit and stay static, it's going to pass you by, which is why, you know, I insist, you know, with every employer, right, that I've had over the years, you know, even though I'm good at what I do today, I need to get good at what I need to be able to do for tomorrow. One of the more interesting new challenges are AI attacks, right? AI attacks are fascinating. And again, not a whole lot of time to get into it, you know, intimately here. But again, maybe in another discussion, we can have that discussion. But AI attacks, basically, I'm gonna date myself again, but remember the old commercial, rotisserie commercial, right? Set it and forget it. That's kind of how AI attacks are. You put in the basic beginnings, the basic building blocks of what the target is, and point it, and it just kind of starts to go. And rather than all the time, for instance, it took me to do all that information gathering in steps 1 and 2, the attack engine learns as it goes, right? And it calculates probability of success for each avenue that it identifies. And then it kind of just builds on itself in a way that only a computer can, right? So obviously much faster than, you know, the human is going to be able to run through those calculations and, you know, identify, you know, probabilities of success and things like that. So with the advent of this kind of new frontier, it's going to require people like you guys and me and others around us to evolve into that, right? If we, you know, if I have to now consider an AI system attacking me, I need to be able to build an AI system that can calculate the same avenues and begin either self-mitigating or, at least in the beginning, reporting as it learns. So I find that thoroughly fascinating myself. The more I learn about it, the more excited I get about it. So I can't wait to kind of jump in both feet with some of it. Right now, I guess I'd say I'm in the reconnaissance phase, right? I'm trying to learn as much as I can from as many different sources on how to do this, and then, you know, I put the book down and I go to my lab here in my house, and I try to craft an AI engine and launch it against myself and see what I did wrong and go back to the drawing board and do it again. So more to follow. Maybe another webinar we'll do just on AI hack attacks and how they work and how, you know, how to build them